Good day. Our topic is collaborating with technology. Collaboration is inevitable in the business world, whether talking to a colleague or a customer. Collaboration is the process whereby people come together to achieve a common goal. While technology is the application of knowledge to reach a particular goal in a specific way. Technology makes use of internet and other forms of technology to share information with each other and interact with each other. Over time, with the help of information technology, new forms of collaboration have been introduced to the world, which helps businesses and employees to interact with each other. Examples of collaborative technologies are mobile phones, instant messaging, e-learning, emails, web conferencing, and so on. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the importance of collaborating with technology. First importance is it increases productivity. It allows the employees to be able to be productive in the business, to generate more profit, and to make the business more suitable for them. Number two, it reduces costs. One of the costs incurring in the business is maybe a business is going to meet the clients and other things. But with the development of technology now, it can be done from the comfort of their home. For instance, Zoom meetings and things like that. Instead of going to meet a client, you could definitely do that on the comfort of your home with your laptop or with your phone. It increases accessibility to resources and documents. Before technology was really introduced, we had files and things like that, documents, papers and all that. But now that technology has been introduced, all that can be simplified and put in a smaller cabinet for you in your laptop. Another point is it gives the business a competitive advantage. Because of the technology, some companies have higher advantage over other companies. Some things they can do, another company cannot. And those are the importance of collaborating with technology.
So I'll be talking about evolution of collaborative technology. As we know, man is evolving, so also technology is also evolving. There have been 4 different generations of collaborative technology. Generation 1, that is the first generation, happened to occur around the 1990s. For examples are emails, discussion forum, time management, contact management. Now, an email can be defined as a computer-based application software that is used to send messages to other users. For example, now why do we need an email? An email is fast, an email is global. For example, if you have a friend or a lecturer or a professor in another country, you can just send an email to him by messaging him. Then benefits of email is very cheap. Email is even free to some people. For the second generation occurred around the early 2000s. Now, example of the second generation include instant messaging, texting, web conferencing. Now, what is instant messaging? Instant messaging consists of real-time text-based interaction. Now, for quick response in the office space, now in the office area, now you can just, without going from your office to another person's office, you can just text the person. You can just take this person and ask for wherever the stuff you need is. Now, another one is web conferencing. Now, let's say, for example, now you want to speak to a client and the client is overseas. Obviously, you don't have to move from your place to wherever the client is. You can just set up a Zoom call or a WebEx stuff. So that saves you the hassle of going from your place to the client. So the next is the third generation. Now, the third generation collaborative technologies are powerful tools that have encouraged widespread participation and contribution from end users. Examples of the third generation collaborative technology includes blog, social network, virtual worlds. Now, what is a blog? Let me take a blog. Now, a blog can be defined as a frequently updated web page used for personal commentary and business contents. Now, for example, now a barbecue owner, a barbecue restaurant, the owner of the shop can post a blog, can post a blog about where its customers can get fresh meats, or can post a blog about, let's say, how to make favorite recipe of their meats. The fourth generation consists of unified communications and universal dashboard. Now, the fourth generation has been in existence, but it came to known as at 2020. Now, the first one, that is the universal, and that is the unified communication. Unified communication integrates multiple applications and channels of communication channels into a single system. Now, the unified communication system must have the following features, which includes number one, instant messaging, present awareness, conferencing, that can be either audio or video.
I'm going to be talking about the psychological characteristics of the online environment. That is, what differentiates the online environment from the face-to-face settings. One is the unfamiliar communication tool. One of the examples of the unfamiliar communication tools are the QWERTY keyboards, microphones, mice, and all of that. These keyboards are unfamiliar to some users, thereby making online communication like hindering productive interaction in the online environment. Another one is media richness. What do you mean by media richness? Media richness measures how well a communication medium can reproduce the nuances and information transmits. Text-based online interactions are particularly lacking in this media richness, whereby they are lacking non-verbal cues that can help clarify the messages. Another one is the physical distance. Like in an online environment, many users are far from each other, so it serves as a characteristics, I guess, as a psychological characteristic of the online environment, whereby a user in another state can communicate with a user in another state virtually, two parties communicating together. We also have the feature of anonymity. Anonymity is mostly common among game users, whereby different game users enjoy this feature of anonymity in the sense that they feel they are not identifiable to others. So it does boost their level of confidence in a way. Thing to talk about are the tips for developing a team chatter. There are characteristics and some sample questions to answer for each characteristic of the team chatter. One is leadership. Leadership answers questions like, who is going to be the leader? What are the features of the leader? What is he going to be doing in the group? What is going to be his impact? Next is communication. Communication answers questions like, what medium are we going to be using for communication? When is information going to be communicated? How is it going to be communicated? And all of that. Next is decision making. Decision making answers questions like, how is decision going to be made among the groups? And how to assess a decision that has been made in the group. Next thing to talk about is managing virtual teamwork. Recently, many popular and well-known organizations like Yahoo have shut down as a result of inability to maintain virtual teamwork, whereby a few team members has to interact and meet face to face in order to generate the spark of innovation. Next thing to talk about are the tips for making a virtual teamwork. We have under tips for making a virtual teamwork, we have tips for a leader and also tips for the group members. I'm going to be starting with the tips for group members. Tips for group members. Number one, group members have to select a group leader. 2, group members have to select a decision-making strategy, and also group members have to know how to communicate information frequently, so and in a way that the whole group can access the information provided. So we also have tips for virtual team leaders. Some of the tips for virtual team leaders are: 1, the group leader has to get to know each of his team members. He also needs to send reminders frequently to group members, and he also needs to learn how to encourage his group members and motivate them.
Over time, collaboration with technology has improved over the years with the arrival of things like discussion forums, texting, emails, instant messaging. These things have different features that help improve interactions between human beings. For example, instant messaging allows co-workers to see each other's status at a particular time. Texting allows for instant alerts and messages. And there are also group systems that allow for interaction between groups, such as workspaces,
web conferencing, group decision support systems. Things like physical distance, poor media quality, and poor technology are things that affect online groups working together properly. Virtual teams tend to have issues with trust and bonding. They don't end up bonding well or working together properly, but some of them also tend to have a better level of equality among each other. Collaboration with technology is something that is very essential to every single business. It improves productivity, reduces costs, allows for more flexibility, which shows that it's more than just a trend or a fashion. It's something that every single business needs to incorporate into their systems. The sooner the businesses realize just how indispensable collaboration with technology is, the better. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this video informative.